Why were you a late starter? What were you doing between the age of 15 and 23? Were you a football fan, or were you doing some other sports, or were you, because you didn't really emerge as a top runner until 2019?
Yes, because where I came from, Kenya, it's very remote place. It's whereby sport is not valued. It's where when someone see you running, it's like it says this is smart. But I'm happy that I went to a place where everybody was accepted. Everybody was somebody, and everybody loved in the sports, and that's motivated me. Because I had a dream. Because I used to see people running in the magazine. So I was reading the magazines. I see the likes of Geoffrey Cameron, when he was winning the world cross country junior in 2011. I became motivated by him, because even nowadays we used to talk, because we just work hard. The future is bright. Yeah.
That's fascinating. So Geoffrey Campbell, who was, I think, 3 times world champion at the half marathon, world cross country champion 2 or 3 times. He's been a huge inspiration for you when you were a kid. So you saw it in the newspapers or in magazines, did you say?
First time I read him in a magazine, newspaper, when I was still young. That was 2011 when he won the world junior cross country. So that's the time that I became motivated. I said that one day, my God help me, I can be like him. And actually, I said again, I want to run with him. And this happens last year, and this year happens again, the World Cross Country Championship in Bias.
And did you get a lot of help from your parents when you were a kid? Were they motivating you? And also, did I read that you used to run to school a long way? You had a long run to school every morning and home again?
Yes, because the school was very far, and we used to pass the route where the bandits are, in Kenya. Bandits are very many. From where I live, their living is just by the grace of God. There's a lot of death recorded there, so it's like a bandit refuge.
So the bandits, between your home and your school, you had to run, I think, did I read it was 12 kilometers or something?
Yes.
And there's bandits in the countryside. What would they do? Would they kidnap you or take money off you, or what? What's the worry?
No, where I lived, it was like 12 kilometers away from our school to home. So I had to go in the morning and come back in the evening. Even the teacher, he used to give me enough time for me to be late. At least I arrived in school at maybe a day, because other students were in boarding school, so they wake up early. They are still in class. Me, I was just walking on my way to school, because I had a dream that education is the success. But I believe that the hard work is the mother of all success. If I can't work hard, no one will work hard for me.
That's all great philosophy. That's all very true. But who gave you this understanding? Was this your parents? Were they your inspiration when you were a tiny kid? Was your mum pushing you out of the door to go to school?
Actually, I pushed to school myself, because at my place, school is not much valued. Yeah.
But that's fantastic. That's a great story, Daniel, because if you came from a community that was a long way out in the countryside, and most people did not appreciate the value of a great education, and it was 12 kilometers. I mean, most British kids don't run 12 kilometers in their lifetime, never mind about every morning and every evening. It's a fantastic story. I think there's a book or a film building up here anyway. And if you become Olympic champion next year, then there's definitely a film due to be made. Are you still very, very hungry? I mean, you must be aware that, this year you have sort of been the nearly man of Kenyan athletics. You were second in the Kenyan Championships, second in the World Championships on the track, second in the World Championships on the road. Has that made you very, very hungry inside?
Yes, actually, I'm hungry for victory. I'm hungry to run fast.